Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. I don't know, Brian Sorensen just said there that when Arsenal play like that, they're the best team in the league. And I mean, that game felt quite similar to the Twente game to me in terms of Arsenal's domination, but maybe that domination not quite showing on the scoreboard. What did you make of the game today?
I agree, and that's the way we went into this game as well, and expecting a similar game state or a similar way the game would play out as Twente. Having watched Everton against Chelsea and seeing the lineup before the game, we thought it would play out similarly. We just said Everton maybe has more qualities and more threat on transition, and that's what they showed a couple of times. But I think overall, in general, we managed that well in the game. That was a key area to manage well. I think our dominance speaks for itself if you watch the game subjectively, but then also the facts after the game. But yeah, we want that to be expressed in goals. I think it's good Everton away to score 2 goals in the first half. I think that's a good scenario. Of course, you don't want to concede that one, but I think on looking at the dominance again, and I think we have about 22 shots or something. Yes, we would like to score more, but I think at the end of the day, this is a really good result, 3-1 away against Everton.
And can I ask as well, you brought Leah Williamson on today. You said you've been looking for the right scenario, and I imagine for the first couple of games maybe that was about having a more comfortable game state, but that wasn't necessarily the case today. So why was today the right moment?
Yeah, so that was what we said and what we felt during the Twente game and afterwards. But seeing Leah in training, and she got more opportunities to train with the team, 11v11s. She looked better and better, and that's what we spoke about yesterday shortly when we spoke, Leah and me. And in my head as well, I thought she was ready for more different game states because of how good she's looked in training. So we were comfortable bringing her on. It's still for her finding the right moment, because it is, even though she's a very experienced player, she's been away for 4 months, so you want that comeback to be good. But I think it worked really well today.
Tom?
Hi Renee, congratulations. 2 particularly good half volleys that helped you win the game, really. Were you pleased to see the confidence in the 2 strikes from Katie and Olivia?
Yeah, definitely. I think when we dominate games and we can set, it's a team sport, so we do everything together, all phases of play we do together. But then if we come to those critical moments, then we need good players with their best strengths in good positions, and I think that's what you saw. I think a key area for us was when we were playing a lot against a low block, being brave and be as high as possible with as many players as possible. I think that's what shows in the position that Katie picks up there on the edge of the box, and then you can see the strengths and the qualities that she has with her left foot.
And just generally, how pleased are you with this sort of little run you're picking up now? I think 4 wins on the bounce must feel quite a good moment for you and the team?
Yeah, definitely, and it's there's been wins with 1 goal difference, so we have been working hard for the wins, even though we've been dominating, I think, a lot, and I think especially first half today we play really good football. No, it's good. We're on a good run, in a good place. Of course, last block was a challenging block with really like top European, top WSL opposition, where it's always going to be very hard to compete. But of course we believe in ourselves, and we wish we picked up more points that block. But if you look at this block, I think we're right on track with what we want to do. So 5 games this block, and 3 done, and 9 points, so that's really good. Thanks.
Ready.
You must be really pleased with the midfield today. It seemed the balance was sort of a lot better. Obviously Kim comes in, Mariana comes further forward. Is that something you think we'll see more now Kim's back available?
Yeah, we have so many options and so many qualities, but I definitely think this worked really well. And with Everton's, the way they play and everything that you have to manage from a pressing perspective, it was really good to have Cara and Kim on the pitch in front of the back line, and having that versatility of who would step and who would cover in front of the back line. So that worked really well. And we know that Mariona is so good in so many positions. Of course, when she came to us, she played a lot on the left wing, which she still does for Spain. She plays in midfield for Spain as well, and we thought it was right for her to be higher up the pitch today, because of spaces between lines that we thought were going to be available, and them stepping in back lines where she has the quality for through balls and combinations. So yeah, we have so many options, so many good midfielders. So it's the luxury of making these different decisions and using different players' qualities. It's also giving me headaches because I have to make the right decisions because there's so much quality. So I have to anticipate well on what the game will, how the game will play out.
I was going to ask, how hard is that when you've got a player who's so versatile and can be so good on the wing, sort of in the 10 or in a deeper role as well? How much harder does that make things?
It's, yeah, no, like I said, I have to anticipate really well on, or we as a staff, on how we think the game will play out and how we play players to their strengths. We have a couple of players that are very versatile. We have fullbacks that can play both sides. We have wide forwards that can play both sides. We have 9s and 10s that can play in different roles. We have 6s and 10s. So there's a lot of options. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy with the squad and the options that we have.
And just on managing the transitions, it felt like you got that right today. Lotta played really well. Obviously, you've got Leah back, but you must be really pleased with the defensive effort and also Annika coming in goal.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we managed that well, and there's two things. It's the players around and above the ball that need to do a really good job to stop things going forward. And then it's the back line together with midfield, managing that well from behind. And we had been talking about being braver in our positioning from behind so we can stop things earlier and even create chances earlier from the edge of the box. And I think an example is Katie Mack's goal today, that 1-0 goal.
You at the front?
Hi Renee, you said on Thursday you were excited about coming to Goodison. You've never been here before and it's such a historic ground. I just wanted to know what you made of it today, you know, the atmosphere, you know, the travelling fans, but also the home fans as well, and just your thoughts on not only the game, which we've heard, but the ground as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's a beautiful stadium. It's, for me, coming from the Netherlands, being in England, where all the football started, I think you can just feel that there's so much history in the stadium. I think I really like the stadium. The pitch was good as well. So it was great, and the atmosphere, if I go to the Arsenal fans, we sell out the away section. They travelled with so many, I don't know where they come from, all of them, but it's fantastic, the support we get, and I can't say it enough because I deeply feel it, that we are privileged to get this much support, and we're always thinking about them and we want to deliver good performances and points for them. So, but I was really happy with the connection between players and fans today.
And then just on the fans as well, there were over 1,000 in the stands, and a lot of them were travelling since like 3-4 in the morning just to get
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
You've also spoken about the impact on them, but just as well for the away support, it must mean a lot to not only you but the players as well.
Yeah, no, I like hearing that. Yeah, we want to show our gratitude to what they're doing to see us and support us, and that's fantastic, and that's why it's so important for us to deliver performances and points. So now I think, like I said today, that connection was so good, and this is what you want it to look like. So them giving all the energy to the players on the pitch and us delivering back, and then you grow together. So it was good. I don't know what time you left this morning, Tim, but similar time?
4 or 5.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, thanks for that.
I got paid though. So.
Last one here.
Yeah, hi Renee. That first 20 minutes was pretty frantic, wasn't it? I mean, was that too frantic for you as a coach? Because obviously it seemed to settle down as the game went on.
Frantic, what does that
There
mean?
was like 3 goals in the first.
Yeah, eventful.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, of course I like that when it's in our favour. I think those 2 goals and the dominance we had and the spaces we were finding, I think that was really, really good, those first 20 minutes. Then they score, it was 1-1, they score a 1-1 goal, I think against all dominance, but then we have to pick it back up and go from there again, which I think, if like I just mentioned, if you score 2 goals in the first half, Everton away, that's good. I think intensity dropped a little bit at some phases in the middle of the game, but then we picked that back up in the second half, also with a lot of help from the game changers who came with new energy.
Sorry, yeah, just one more. You mentioned about you're really happy with the squad, but will you be looking to maybe add in January?
Yeah, so there's always succession planning, and in the background we're always looking ahead. But like I said, we're really happy with the squad. There might be some movements, but we'll see. But I like to keep as much as possible together, and then we're always looking to the future how we can strengthen.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Well, you there, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.